How do you like your bars like that, Baz? Yeah, because you're going to be hanging off the back, so you're going to need the levers up. It's either like that or like that.
What, so you can press them with your thumb?
Yeah. You know, because like you're going to be hanging off the back. It takes a man a week to walk a fortnight. How many bananas are there and a bunch of grapes?
Right, you're talking crap because you can't walk a week to walk. What? That makes no sense.
How many times have you fallen off today?
Twice in one run.
How much of that is a lie?
None of it. 0%.
Well, so how's the track?
Mint, slidey, amazing.
There you go.
I like it. If anyone says it's crap, I can't ride it. That's real good. I think so anyway. Just sliding about. Got flat pedals on. Own aimers. First time like 4 years I have roof flats.
Very excited. I like the track very much. It's good. Yeah, it's really cool to have a proper hill that goes vertical down all the way. And we're on downhill bikes. And we're going downhill. And the turns are really good. You can just lay into them and just rip them apart. And that is like, it's just a fun day on your bike as well, more than anything. It's like just the kind of ride you go and do if you're at home with your mates. And that's like, we need more stuff of that. Definitely a variety of tracks is cool. You gotta have everything that beats you up in different ways, but stuff that you can just slay your bike on and scare other people in the meantime doing so. Going wild on some routes, and
oh yeah,
as you've seen, there's plenty of crazy crashes up there, isn't there? I've dodged them.
Have you? No, didn't you spills today?
Rode into one tree. Oh, and then I was bombing down this steep chute. Like I just held this high line over these routes, was just coming down this steep chute, and someone was just in front of me, in front of this drop with their bike, just standing looking at me like a rabbit in the headlights. And he just ran, left his bike, and the bike didn't even have time to fall, and I just pile drived into the bike.
Oh, nice.
Flipping down the hill. That was pretty crazy.
Come on, Pikey, time to send it.
No, Pikey. You're more of a Pikey.
Third. First at the next one.
Hopefully.
Third place then, how'd it go?
Pretty good, just took it easy down the top, just to get dogs and crash there in the first run. So, just made down the ways, out the ways, and just went for it from there on. But yeah, just end up third, 4 seconds back, so happy enough.
We're just lifting the bar height a bit, so we've got these rental handlebar spacers. These didgeridoos here that you put in to lift the height of the bars. And some longer bolts as well.
Today has been absolute hectic. First practice run, like first steep chute at the bottom, dabbed my foot and the shin got caught on the pedal and just didn't like just rip my leg apart from shin. So I went for stitches at the hospital, and I was sat there for like 4 hours, and they didn't have a chance to stitch it up. So like Ben was texting me saying when my start time was, and I had to do my seeding run, or I at least had to start my seeding run, so I could do race run in the afternoon. So I drove back here, left the hospital, they hadn't done my stitches, and all the uplifts had gone up already for elite seeding run, so I had to get one of the uplift drivers in his pickup, and he took us up to the top, absolutely bombed it up there. Got to the start, 3 riders before I was meant to go, just got there. Started my seeding run, that was going in, was 3rd at the first split, and then punctured. So then I was like, oh, right, so I knew I was going fast for race run, and race run was just doing pretty much the same, but went off the track twice, and just can't do that on this track. Easy enough to do though, so much stuff was just getting blown out, and I just went over the top of the turn.
Whereabouts was that?
That was like halfway down the first woods, and then like just after that big traverse in the open.
Oh yeah.
Like one of those big right-handers. Just went off that. So cost a lot of time and frustrating, but it was mint weekend.